Hello, my name is Sarah Johnson. Today I'll be talking about cellular respiration in the oxidative phosphorylation and the electron transport chain. Alright, so to start it off, the definition of oxidative phosphorylation is a generation of ATP within a mitochondria in a reaction sequence that requires coenzymes and consumes O2. This process actually produces 90% of ATP used by the body. Also, there are two words that you should know. One is oxidation, which is the loss of electrons, and the other is reduction, which is the gain of electrons. Alright, so what first happens is a coenzyme takes away two hydrogen atoms from a substrate molecule. NADH and FADH2 act as carriers of electrons to specific steps within the metabolic process. This takes place in the mitochondrial matrix. NADH and FADH2 deliver the hydrogen atoms to coenzymes in the electron transport chain. Electrons from NADH go to FMN, which is the flavin mononucleotide, and from FADH2, they go directly to coenzyme Q, or ubiquinone. Coenzyme Q then releases hydrogen atoms and passes electrons to cytochrome B. The electrons then continue they continue through cytochrome C, A and A3. In each step, it loses small bits of energy. This energy is used to power and drive the hydrogen pumps that allow hydrogen to move from the mitochondrial matrix through the inner membrane, which is right here, into the intramembrane space, which is up in here. So the kinetic energy of passing ions actually generates ATP in the process called chemiosmosis. So everything works together in that way. Then we get to the very end here, in the last step, which happens here, and it is called ATP synthase, where the whole process actually uses the hydrogen ions to create water, or H2O. This process, throughout this whole process, it actually does not create ATP directly, but instead allows for a concentration gradient that provides energy to convert ADP to ATP. On one more note, the cytochromes that we talked about here, the B, C, A, and A3, they are, the cytochromes and the coenzymes Q and FMN are all attached to the inner mitochondrial membrane. The molecules and ions necessary for this process also move in and out of the outer mitochondrial membrane, which is this up here. So, okay, so that is the process in a nutshell, and thank you so much for watching.